You got the farmhouse grill?
Yeah, it will do, yeah.
Like putting beans instead of tomatoes.
Is that for you?
Sausage on toast. Have you what? Sausage on toasted sandwich. Yeah. Toasted sausage sandwich.
What about a spoon? Brian, do you want him? Do you want him? What was he doing?
I picked him up together.
Go on.
It is a little unsatisfactory to have to report, as yet we don't know. It is assumed that between positive and negative there extends a potential difference which allows the current to flow. Wow. They don't know what it is.
There was a lovely man was coming in to me, and he was slowly decaying of cancer, and he used to eat a good meal, but he was getting thinner and thinner. But he gave off this bad aroma, like a smell, and it was bad. It was so bad. I had to say to him, "I'm sorry. I've got to consider other customers. I'll have to ask you to go somewhere else." And that's one of the hardest things I've done here. I mean, things like that. You've got to. It's terrible. You've got to be so commercial about the thing. I mean, as far as I was concerned, he could have stayed and had his food and all that. But then no people come in, and then the rent and the rate, and they say, "What's going on?" I say, "Well, I was serving this fellow who's got cancer, and he was smelling." So I say, "Oh, I'm not bothered about that. Give us the rent." So everything's so commercial. You've got to keep going, and got to be hard and unchristian. You've got to be unchristian when
Do you
you've got a
find
business.
that running a business in that way difficult?
It is difficult that way if you're trying to, sometimes you've got to put prices up higher than you would. Sometimes you wouldn't normally. You feel embarrassed about putting some prices up. You've got to keep. You've got to be a bit ruthless, and it's not in my character to be ruthless.
It is not in your character to be ruthless. How did you manage to box?
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know. Ask Johnny Cook.
Johnny Cook has the black stripe down his shorts. He's a veteran professional. He's 32, and this is his 60th fight. Brian McCaffrey is 28. He's never been beaten as a professional. He's had 23 fights. Now, McCaffrey has a reputation as an iron man. He can take a lot of punishment, and he can come back.
A lot of my fights were stopped in the early rounds because I used to go straight at it and get it over with. I was only in just to get the few bob, and sometimes I'd get fellas and they'd be all over the place, and I'd just be hitting them to the body, hoping that they'd go down, or the referee would stop it or something. And later on you realise you're giving them more punishment. Just one clip on the chin and it would have been all over, but just leave them hanging on for a few rounds.
Cook now is cut on both eyes and also on the nose, and also looks quite bad underneath the eyes.
You get in there, it's one against one, and the challenge of the whole thing, the fear of it was exciting. It was like your adrenaline. When you have a fight boxing, all your adrenaline's going, and the fear, it's like being on a trip. And when it's all over, you think, God, that was great.
There hasn't been a moment when these two haven't been punching each other. We're now in the 13th, and now look at this. Brian McCaffrey, having taken a lot of punishment, has found some more strength from somewhere, and now he's getting on top again. And he's got Cook on the floor. How much of it is tiredness on Cook's part and how much of it was a good punch, I don't really know, but these two are having such a battle.
It's like yesterday, fighting Johnny Cook, and all the years in between here, and nothing. It's months and years go like hours and minutes. It's ridiculous. It's on top of you all the time, and you're fighting one thing after another.
Well, the crowd here at Bellevue have seen a fight, the equal of which I've seldom seen. It's an amazing championship battle. Johnny Cook of Bootle, Brian McCaffrey of Liverpool. The last round, I think Cook must be out in front, but you can bet that McCaffrey is going to make a fight of it right to the end.
And hit him with a left hook and a right.
There it is, it's over. An amazing fight. A fantastic championship fight between these two. We're waiting for referee Dakin to give the winner, and it's Cook. It's Johnny Cook who's the winner. Johnny Cook is the new British welterweight champion. And that, without any question, is one of the hardest fights that I or anybody else has ever seen.
No, he's all right, Johnny. That was for the welterweight title, and I had a couple more and then finished. I've been here ever since.
So I threw a cup of tea in his glasses and hit him with a left hook and a right. And he didn't hit me back, he's wiping his face with the tea. I was just getting the daggers out, and a policeman came out of Littlewoods. What are you doing? And a woman back here, and she said, he started it, I started it. He started calling me thing, I didn't start it. The cop said, on your way, but he didn't see the daggers.
Well, I've got no time to think about enjoying it. You know, you're just living from day to day. You think, God, I've got to do this, and I've got to do that, so I've got to do that next week, and the VAT and the rent and the rates. And you're thinking all the time, and you've no time to sit down and think, oh. I do sit down occasionally, I have a game of chess, but that's about, that's my safety valve. I just relax, have a nice game of chess with my brother-in-law, or my brother if he's home. But then, if he beats me, I'm, again.
Mẹ ngồi ru con đong đưa vòng buồn, đong đưa vòng buồn. Mẹ ngồi ru con mây qua đầu gành, lại trời mưa tuôn, lại trời mưa tuôn cho đất sỏi mềm hạt bầm vú lên. Mẹ ngồi ru con nước mắt nhọc nhằn xót xa đời mình. Mẹ ngồi ru con đong đưa vòng buồn, đong đưa vòng buồn. Mẹ ngồi ru con nghe con mình buồn, giọt lệ ăn năn, giọt lệ ăn năn đưa con về chân tôi nhục chúng ta. Một dòng sông trôi cuốn mãi về trời, bấp bênh phần người. Mẹ ngồi ru con tiếng hát lênh đênh, mẹ ngồi ru con ru mây vào hồ. Mẹ dạy cho con tiếng nói quê hương, mẹ nhìn con đi phút giây bàng hoàng. Mẹ ngồi ru con đong đưa vòng buồn, đong đưa vòng buồn. Mẹ ngồi ru con nghe đất gọi thầm tròn ở lưu vong. Mẹ ngồi trăm năm nhớ thân thương buồn để lại quê hương. Tuổi còn bơ vơ thế giới ngục tù, chiến tranh hận thù. Mẹ ngồi ru con tiếng hát lênh đênh, mẹ ngồi ru con ru mây vào hồ. Mẹ dạy cho con tiếng nói quê hương, mẹ nhìn con đi phút giây bàng hoàng. Mẹ ngồi ru con đong đưa vòng buồn, đong đưa vòng buồn. Mẹ ngồi ru con nghe đất gọi thầm tròn ở lưu vong. Mẹ ngồi trăm năm như thân thương buồn để lại quê hương. Tuổi còn bơ vơ thế giới ngục tù, chiến tranh hận thù. Tuổi còn bơ vơ thế giới ngục tù chiến tranh hận thù. Tuổi còn bơ vơ thế giới ngục tù chiến tranh hận thù.
Up in your arms, too late to beg you. Cancel it though, I know it must be killing time, unwillingly mine. Face up against your will, through the thick and thin. You will wait until you give yourself to him. Someone down to Dalton, but I won't forget you. Hills and swine and blues. The killing moon will come too soon. Face up against your will, and through the thick and thin, you will wait until you give yourself to him. So soon you'll take me up in your arms, too late to beg you or cancel it though I know it must be killing time, unwillingly mine. Face up against your will, through the thick and thin, he will wait until you give yourself to him. Face up against your will, and through the thick and thin, he will wait until you give yourself to him.
Parasites are on 12 million. Do you know how they get it? 3.5 million civil list, and up, £280,000 rise, 2 million old security system, no good, Fagan got in. I don't know about the new security system, but I say 5 million. About a month ago, 1,000 policemen guarded 2 parasites going to Sweden. The policemen were on thousands, the parasites were on 12 million. Well, I had one policeman guarding the Queen, now they had 1,000. So I reckon the new security system gone up to 5,000, 5 million. But no one's told me, and I haven't seen it in any papers. Whitelaw said, the other one, when they were questioning about Fagan getting in, he said the security system cost 2 million. Well, there was only one policeman there. On this, a month ago, to Sweden, there was 1,000 guarding 2 of them. I think they got there and back all right, yeah. Yeah.
it seems like I'm having a condom moment here. Defo. I've just had a mental block.